most convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, this hawthorn break our tiring house, and we will do it in action as we do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince,
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
Why laugh in a parlour's fear?
I believe we must leave the thing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion?
I fear it. I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves. To bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he himself must speak through, saying thus, or to the same defect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man as other men are, and there indeed, let him name his name, and tell them plainly, he is Snug the Joiner.
Well, it shall be so, but there are 2 hard things, that is, to bring the moonlight into a chamber, for you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine that night we play our play?
A calendar, look in the almanac, find out moonshine.
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Why, then you may leave a casement of the great chamber window where you play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye, or else you must come in with a bush of thorns and lanthorn, and say he comes to disfigure or to present the person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe say the story did talk through a chink in the wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster, or some loam, or some rough cast about him to signify wall, and let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
What hemp and homespun have we swaggering here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen. What a play toward! I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus, Thisbe stands forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savour sweet.
Odors, odors!
Odours savour sweet, so hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice! Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus, ever I see play.
Must I speak now?
Aye, Mary, you must, for you must understand he goes but to see a noise that he heard and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of colour like the red rose in a dry apple briar, most brisky dew like eke, most lovely dew, as true as a truest horse, and yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninny's tomb, man, you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus, you speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter, your cue is past, it is never time.
Oh, as true as horse that would never tire. That will never tire.
If I were Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, monstrous, so strange, we are haunted. Pray, masters, fly, masters, help!
I'll follow you, I'll lead you about, around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through bush. Sometimes a horse I'll be, sometimes a hound, a hog, a headless bat, sometimes a fire, and neigh, and bark, and grunt, and burn, Like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire at every turn.
Why do they run away? This is a neighbourhood to make me afeard.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an acid on my own, do you?
Bless thee, Bottom, bless thee. Thou art translated.
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to frighten me if they could. But I will not stir from this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing. But they shall hear I am not afraid. The owls are cocked so black of hue, with scoring tawny bill. The frost with his notes so true, the rain with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the flakes on cocker grey, whose note for many a man that mark and dares not answer nay. For indeed, who would set his wit to so foolish a bird? Who would give a bird the lie, though he cry cuckoo, never so?
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamoured of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtues perforce doth move me, and the first for to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbours will not make them friends. Nay, I can greet upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither, but if I have wit enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not decide to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am spirit of no common rate, the summer still doth tend upon my state. And I do love thee, therefore go with me. I'll give 3 fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness so, that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, mustard seed, peach blossom, apple blossom, cherry blossom, pear blossom, pear blossom, cranberry blossom. Where shall we all go? Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gamble in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, grey figs and mulberries. With purple, the honey bags steal from the humble bees, and from my taper's crop their waxen thighs. I light them at the fiery glowworm's eyes. To have my laugh to bed and to arise, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies. To fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes, nod to him else, and do him courtesies.
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship today. I shall desire to be more acquaintance before good master Cobweb. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold of you. Your name, honest gentleman. I pray you commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and to Master Peascod, your father. Good Master Peas Blossom, I shall desire of you more acquaintance too. Your name, I beseech you, sir. Good Master Mustard, I know your patience well. That same hard inclined life, oft you have hard many a gentleman of your house. I promise you your kindred have made my eyes water now. I desire to be more acquainted with Master Mustard.
Fairies! Come wait upon him to my bower. The moon methinks looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps with every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie upon my love's tongue, bring him silently.
Encore.
Take a bow.
All fairies take the bow.
All fairies take a bow. You did very well.
There you go. Well done.
There you go.
Some should take a bow now, I think.
Well, Buster.
Somebody else come
Ooh,
have a bow.
ooh, ooh.
picture of you in the area and we'll put them up. There we go. I think it's all well done, everybody.
Well done, guys.
Yes.
Really? You need to...
Peter Pan. We're all reading from scripts, we haven't had time to remember it all, so if it goes wrong, it doesn't matter.
No.
But we'd have a lot of fun doing it, so I hope you enjoy it too. Okay. In case you haven't realised, I'm Captain Hook. You would have to swear, down with King George.
And we refuse. And I refuse.
That seals your doom. Bring up their mother. So, my beauty, you are to see your children walk the plank.
Are they to die?
They are. Silence all for a mother's last words to her children.
These are my last words, dear boys. I feel that I have a message to you from your real mother. And it is this. We hope our sons will die like true English gentlemen.
I am going to do what my mother hopes. What are you going to do, Flynn?
What our mother hopes, John, what our...
Tie her up. Get the plank ready.
It's gone, Captain. There is not a sound.
Then here is to Johnny Plank. Avast, belay the English brig. We took and quickly sank, and for a warning to the crew, we made them walk the plank. Yo-ho, the frisky cat. You walks along it so, till it goes down and you goes down. Ta-la-la-la-la-la.
God save our gracious
I don't like it, messmates.
Slow that, Starkey. Do you boys want a touch of the cat before you walk the plank? Fetch the cat, Jukes. It is in the cabin.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yo-ho-ho, the scratching cat. Its tails are nice, you know. And when they're writ upon your back, you're fit to...
Two.
What was that? What is the matter with Jill Jukes, you dog?
The matter with him is he is dead.
Phil Jukes dead?
The cabin is as black as a pit, but there is something terrible in there. The thing you heard crowing.
Kiko, go back and fetch me out that doodle-doo.
No, sir. No, Captain, no.
Did you say you would go, Kiko?
Ah! Tree!
Stephen Oddfish, who is to bring me out that doodle-doo?
Wait till Keko comes out.
I think I heard you volunteer, Starkey.
Oh, my thunder.
My hook thinks you did. I wonder if it would not be advisable, Starkey, to humour the hook.
I'll swing before I go in there.
Is it mutiny? Starkey is ringleader. Shake hands, Starkey.
Oh!
Did any other gentleman say mutiny? I will bring out that doodle-doo myself.
Four!
Something blew out the light.
Something? What of Keko?
He is as dead as Jukes.
They do say, was sure the sign ships accursed is when there is one aboard, more than can be accounted for.
I've heard the oars put aboard the pirate craft at last. They say that when he comes, it is in the likeness of the wickedest man aboard.
Has he heard, Captain?
The ship is doomed. So you like it, do you? My Caius and Balbus bullies, here is a notion. Open the cabin door and drive them in.
Drive the boys in. Come
Let
on,
them
pirates.
fight for the doodle-doo for their lives.
To the
If
cabin.
they kill him, we are
To the
so much the
cabin.
better. If he kills them, we are none the worse.
The do-do-do has killed them all.
The ship's bewitched. I thought it out, lads. There is a Jonah aboard.
Aye, a man with a hook.
No, lads, no. It is the girl. Never was luck on a pirate ship with a woman aboard. We'll right the ship when she has gone.
It's worth a try.
Throw the girl overboard.
There's none that can save you now, Missy.
There is one.
Who's that?
Peter Pan the Avenger.
Leave him to a brisket.
Down, boys, and at them. Come on.
The ship to cast.
Stay with me. Protect me.
Wendy, I killed a pirate.
It's awful, awful.
No, it isn't. I like it. I like it.
Back, you mice. It's Hook. Do you like him?
Put up your swords, boy. This man is mine.
So, Pan, this is all you're doing.
I just hook. It's all my doing.
Proud and insolent you, prepare to meet thy doom.
Dark and sinister man, prepare to meet thy doom.
Have it.
Now!
'Tis some fiend fighting me. Pan, who and what art thou?
I'm youth, I'm joy, I'm a little bird that's broken out of the egg.
To it again. I'll buy the powder magazine.
Peter, save us!
In 2 minutes, the ship will be blown to pieces.
Mercy!
Back, you puring spawn. I'll show you now the road to Dust Eater, a holocaust of children. There is something grand in the idea.
It's okay, children.
Where is it?
Go, Hook, go! The crocodile's got him! Yeah! Well done, kids. You've done great.
Yes, I did.
Working? Yeah. Thanks, Doris. Thank you, Nick.
Still recording.
Yep, Maureen, say hello. Maureen, and let's go to David. People who missed out. David.